Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Feel Better Show. Today's episode will be very sweary. So if you have sensitive hearing or sensitive ears and don't like the sound of swear words, please turn off now.
It's the Feel Better
Feel Better with the Feel Better Show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the most insane, awesome show of your life. That's right, it's the Feel Better Show with Phil. And of course, as always, with me is the master of the sexy look, the sexy boy himself, DJ Overflow.
Well, I got a haircut just for this momentous occasion. So.
Yeah, I saw that. You're looking good.
Thank
you.
I
also, if you've noticed, the beard's a little trimmed here, folks.
Yeah, I think we should. It's been a while.
It has.
I haven't stated the fact that you looked a little bit more trimmed.
Thank you.
Facial wise.
Oh,
well, you still have the big belly, but I'm just
the
saying.
sexy belly over here, ladies and gentlemen.
You can have people rub that down if you know what I mean.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, Al is back on the podcast.
Am I back?
I would assume so. I'm looking at you.
Oh, are you?
I don't know. Am I looking at you or am I looking? Oh, there's a sexy boy.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, after 2 months of being off the podcast.
Has it been 2 months?
It
wow,
has.
Man. I'm not going to lie. Time went by pretty fast, at least on my end. So.
Yeah. So we're I'm just gonna change it so you can see both of us on the thing. As you can tell by up here, right there. Yeah, that's right there.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, Al got it on the first try. It's gonna be a rant heavy podcast. We're gonna rant about everything. We're gonna catch you up to speed. What are you
talking about? Life's so good to me.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. As I was explaining, we're gonna explain what we've been up to. As you know, the month of July was a series of podcasts I did with a whole bunch of guests on video games and video game movies, I had an incredible time doing it. It was really nice to jump back
they were, and if you get a chance to go check them out, they were really good.
Yeah, I would. There's two of them that I'm really, really happy with. It's the one with Garrett from the Bootleg Shanty. We talked about Mortal Kombat, so it was a fun episode. And the one I did with Scott Martin from Ignorance Is This podcast. We did it on Detective Pikachu. Yes, I went to see Detective Pikachu, Al. It was great. It was a fun movie.
I think I would go see it, but because of Ryan Reynolds. But I don't know anything about. Okay, obviously you're a big fan, or you were into, or still are into like Pokemon.
Somewhat. I liked it. It's not too focused on the lore of Pokemon. It's like, look. Pardon me. This world has Pokemon in it. That's it. They live and work with humans. That's pretty much it.
But is like Ryan Reynolds, like, I know he's Pikachu, the voice of Pikachu. Is he very much like Deadpool-ish?
It's Ryan
minus
Reynolds.
the his sarcastic humor, but
it's sarcastic
minus the swearing, of course.
Yeah, there's no swearing, but it's kind of like Chris Pratt.
Okay.
How no matter what, all of Chris Pratt's characters are kind of the same, since he found the perfect role as Star-Lord.
Yeah.
If you think about it,
you know what,
Star-Lord is really like his character in what's that movie, Jurassic World. His other characters, if he does anything else, it's kind of like, it's just Chris Pratt,
which is fine with me. I'm very into the whole Chris Pratt, aura that he portrays on the big screen.
Yeah, it's pretty much just him being himself. So same with Ryan Reynolds. I don't think he can have any other character now that he's been so associated with Deadpool. And like Deadpool, I think is probably, apart from the killing.
Yeah, but I think Ryan Reynolds can also pull a dramatic.
Yeah,
he's been in dramatic movies, at least that I can remember.
Yeah, he's been in a whole bunch of movies.
Yeah.
So different types, like you have the romantic comedy, the comedy, the action movies, and I think since he's been able to become Deadpool, it's the closest he has come to being himself. So now any role where he kind of has a bit of himself in it, everybody automatically assumes that it is.
Canadian homeboy. Hey,
He is.
by all means.
So Al, do you have anything to rant about?
I'll let the host go first.
Oh, okay.
Cause I honestly I do have stuff, but it's not like I'm gonna it's a rant. Well, anyway, I'll let the host go first. I don't have any.
Oh no. I figure there's something good for you to rant about. Yeah, I'm just as some of people know, I was in Ireland for a week.
Mm-hmm.
I met
And just briefly, how was it?
It was fantastic. I had the best time of my life there. If you have a chance to go to Ireland, go to Ireland. You will not regret it because it's simply amazing.
No, man, I think I told you this already. I would love to go to Ireland. I just don't think I would make it out alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, my liver is probably gonna burst. So
I'm surprised mine didn't.
oh wow.
Guinness like every meal, some whiskeys. Had a great time. It was fantastic. I met Joe and Derek from the Lazy Dads Guide to Movies. Had Joe. Fuck me already.
Maybe later.
Okay, with my new bed.
If you play your cards right.
Yes.
This is just.
No, I had Derek on from the Lazy Dads, and we talked about a movie he enjoyed so much. He loved the movie. He couldn't stop raving about the movie. It was Lara Croft Tomb Raider from Angelina Jolie.
The first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was not a fan.
He was not a fan?
No, he hated me for forcing him to watch that. He had to watch The Raid afterwards.
The Raid's a great movie.
Yeah.
Like I love kung fu movies.
So like.
But the second one's also good too.
Yeah. No.
Anyways, continue.
So anyways, he was not happy that I forced him to watch that. I did give him the choices. I gave him fucking choices.
Mm-hmm.
He chose Lara Croft.
And what was the second choice?
I can't remember. I can look in the messages, but I don't want
to.
to.
But the thing is, like, you can't go wrong. Like, it's not a bad movie. It's not a good movie. I just like Angelina Jolie in that movie because at the time she was smoking. She
was, and we talked about how did she get this high profile role. She didn't really have any. Anyways, it's a great episode.
But also, I think she's
a great actress.
She's a great actress, and it was a great action movie. But
it was a simple action movie of its time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
which was not a problem. Mm-hmm. I thoroughly enjoyed watching it.
I think I like the first one versus the recent Lara Croft Tomb Raider rendition with. Alexia Vanderkar. Oh my god! And she's the girl from Ex Machina.
Yeah, it's hard to decide because I found the remake a little better, but
I like both. But just the first one just edges it.
Oh yeah, no, it's the original. It's just like the first Spider-Man is the best or is it Spider-Man 2?
Spider-Man 2. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the first Spider-Man. The only thing that really bothers me was Green Goblin's costume. But,
yeah.
But other than that, the second Spider-Man with Doc Ock is probably perfect to me.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sorry,
but also, Tobey Maguire pretty much...
Who's, like...
You know what?
Okay, go ahead.
You know what? Yeah. Here's something I want. Fuck.
Okay.
Even though I haven't even started my fucking rant. I would love, because they're probably going to bring in the Spider-Verse into Sony's Spider-Man world.
Well, that's because of the success of Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And I think they're doing a second one, right? They greenlight that or something already?
I don't know. I know they were doing offshoots of all the Spider-Men who showed up, Spider-Gwen, and all that. What I wanted, because I watched it as I was flying back from Dublin into the Spider-Verse. It was great. I loved it. I regret not seeing it on the big screen because that probably would have made it gorgeous.
I saw it just in the nick of time before, And to be honest with you, I loved it, but the thing is, it's like if you have like sensitive eyes, because there's a lot of like.
Oh yeah, no, it's like
pops.
Yeah, that fucked.
Like that can give you what do you call it? Yeah, headaches and epilepsy. There you go.
But no, I really wanted them to have a moment where you had the Tobey Maguire, Peter Parker, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. That would have been beautiful.
I think there is a possibility, but in the MCU world. But
I would love that as well.
because
Because you have the so.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's
So-
just
I'm cutting
because
you off.
no. It's
Jesus
just no.
Christ.
It's just because I thought this was actually going to happen because the whole notion of the multiverse
Yeah.
in the MCU, and I know I like that word. We just jumped right into the MCU.
Yeah.
I
I swear Disney is paying us a lot of money for this.
just so you know, I downloaded and pre-ordered the game, the Endgame on Blu-ray, so
Sure.
I'm waiting for it. So I'm a big
gonna
fan of it. Anyways, like, and spoilers for anybody who saw Spider-Man: Far From Home.
I need to make a something for that. Like it just pops up on the screen. Spoiler alert.
I wish I could just write in my hand and be like this.
Spoiler.
But because in the end credits, you saw, who do you see?
Which end credits?
The one, well, the second to last one, right after, like the first end credits. You see, she drops down MJ, and then she goes up, and then he sees the screen. J. Jonah
Jameson, sorry, is played by the same actor.
Yes,
From the original.
which I was like, holy.
that was a bombshell.
Yeah.
It sucks that he didn't have the haircut, but from what
No.
I heard, it
Yeah.
was literally like a last minute insert.
Which is awesome.
Like-
So I'm just saying, because of that, there is the possibility, and also with the multiverse kind of like being implemented in the MCU, I think there is a possibility that you can probably put in Toby and Andrew, one way or the other, in any of the next Spider-Man movies, because there's going to be a billion more to come with Tom Holland being 12 years old and all.
Yeah. Well, look, from what I heard about the contract that Tom signed, not including Marvel movies,
Mhm.
but just pure Spider-Man movies,
Mhm.
there's 3 high school, 2 college, I believe, and then 1 outside. So it's a 6-film deal he has.
Yeah, which is fine.
Which makes sense. 3 inside the high school,
Mhm.
2 while he's in university
Mhm.
/ college, and then 1 outside.
He's just making that Spider-Man money.
Oh yeah, he's set for life.
And I know he's jumping into other projects too,
Oh yeah,
and stuff like that.
because
but
you have him playing Nathan Drake from the Uncharted movies. He's playing the younger version of Nathan Drake.
never played those video games.
It's a great game. It's. Have you played the most recent Tomb Raider game?
Nope.
Okay, then never mind. It's great games,
I'll take your word for it.
but I think what they're going to do is because they introduced the multiverse in Spider-Man: Homecoming, thanks to Mysterio, but he
Which
lied.
was actually perfectly performed by Jake Gyllenhaal, I have to admit.
Both Homecoming and Far From Home,
Yeah.
love them both.
Yeah.
I just feel the Vulture
No.
is a better villain.
I agree. No, the Vulture
And
is
the film
is a
Homecoming
Yeah.
is better than Far From Home. But
no,
not by
I
much.
I completely agree. Like I think Michael Keaton is the better villain, but I thought Jake Gyllenhaal did perform very well, and Mysterio was superb, present wise, in the big screen. So it's yeah. But I agree with you. Like I think Homecoming is just a tad bit better than Far From Home, but I'm still gonna buy it on Blu-ray. So
Yeah, I'm definitely going to add it to my collection because I can't wait till they come out with the super box set of all the first phase.
yeah, the problem is like I have a good chunk of it already, like individually. I'm not gonna,
So I have maybe two of the films. I have Cap, Winter Soldier, Jesus, and I believe I have Civil War. Those are the only ones I have. So I want to get the box set because it's probably going to be fan-fucking-tastic. And it's about time I have more Marvel movies so I can just enjoy, even though they're going to be on Disney Plus, which I'm going to be getting because
I want to save that topic for another.
yeah,
episode,
well,
so.
that's later. But okay, going back to what I was saying about the multiverse, they brought it in Far From Home. Mysterio lied, so we think. So it's a dissuasion, but people are pissed off. But thanks to San Diego, we know that the multiverse is fucking real.
Yeah.
Thanks to Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which is going to probably is going to be a result of WandaVision.
Yeah, which again you'll have to watch on the Disney Plus when it's finally
launched.
launched.
What I hope is that they don't make it mandatory that you need to watch WandaVision.
Yeah, but a lot of those episodes are only going to be 4, 5, 6 episodes. They're not
it's not going to be much.
Mhm.
But I don't want it to be mandatory that you need to have seen WandaVision to understand the story that's going on in the next Doctor Strange or any of the other potential things. But again, we can save that for another podcast.
Mhm.
What I'm hoping is this multiverse, either they use it to be able for the next Spider-Man movie, which then they'll be able to do multiverse with do the Spider-Verse or the Clone Saga even if they want. Which I hope they don't do, because the Clone Saga is a fucking mess.
Well, again, the Skrulls are reintroduced in the spoiler at the end of the second end credits of Spider-Man: Far From Home.
And you know what's even crazier? We don't know if Maria Hill is real. We don't know, because at the end of the end credits of Far From Home, you find out that they're both being played by Thanos
and the wife.
The wife. So was she ever real? And second of all, has Nick Fury ever been on Earth, or has it been Talos the whole time?
I don't know. I think you could see that he was on quote unquote vacation in wherever spaceship that he's in with the Skrulls. That's as far as I know.
Well, yeah, because he's in a spaceship, but like the whole phase 1 or phase 1, 2, and 3 and 4, like the Infinity Saga, I think they're calling it, was Nick Fury, like, since Captain Marvel, has Nick Fury only been in space, or is it since the snap? Like, what's going on? Because we know he here's the thing, we know he got brought back because of the snap. Okay, but was he on the spaceship before the snap, or did he come back after the snap
no,
and then end up on the spaceship?
I think he was there present. He has.
So
to
you
be.
think it's been?
I just think he was just on vacay.
You think, because a lot of people are pointing to the fact in Captain Marvel, he said that he couldn't eat toast when it's cut diagonal.
Is that a metaphor?
Hold on. Okay. I don't know if it's a metaphor. I don't know. It's a metaphor for what.
That's what I'm saying.
But I believe it's either Age of Ultron or the first Avengers. He cuts the toast or his sandwich diagonally. So
I need to rewatch. I don't think it's in. It was in the first Avengers. I would think, if anything, it would have to be either.
It could be Civil War.
It could. Oh, he wasn't even in Civil War.
That's right. So it's. I think it's the second Avengers.
Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron, when they're hiding out.
I gotta rewatch this then. Oh, hiding at Bartley's. Barton's house of family.
I think it's something like that. So yeah, it's he says that. So people are like, now, like, is this them trying to retcon a whole bunch of shit? Like, what's going on?
I kind of like this in the sense where they're just like Marvel's deliberately like throwing you off.
Oh yeah, it's
like,
great,
because the thing is like a lot of times a lot of people can find out things online, like through speculations or whatever. I think I like the fact that it keeps you on your toes.
It does.
And you think you know the answer, but at the end of the day you don't. So
Marvel is superb at that.
Like the Russo brothers did a tremendous job. Like I'm only watching now a lot of their Q&As now after the fact of Endgames. So.
And they don't reveal anything in those.
No.
And I love how before Endgame came out, the Spider-Man trailers came out, and everybody was like, it takes place after. No, it takes place before. No one knew.
I originally thought it was going to be before.
So did I. We talked about it. We said that it makes sense if it's before. I thought it was going to be like before even Infinity War.
That's what I was saying.
We talked about that. How
I thought the ending
I brought up the theory that the bus that they were on was coming back from the airport.
But that's what I was thinking. too.
But then there's the Iron Spider-Man that was shown. You can be on camera and drink. Don't worry.
Well, I don't want to,
Doesn't matter. Remember, Esca. It's the water for French people. Esca.
Get free sponsorship. I don't know.
Hey, Esca, if you're listening to this or anybody working at Esca, we would gladly be sponsored by your water. It keeps us hydrated.
Do we have anything Apple products or something?
My phone.
Okay, you might as well just wave it around and see if you get sponsored from Apple.
The only phone that I use is Apple.
Yeah.
It's easier to use than any other phone.
Exactly.
When you think smart, think Apple.
Might as well just bring on my headphones too.
The iPhone headphones.
The classic too.
Oh, the classic. Anyways,
Pass it.
I would have to say it was Natalie Portman coming back.
Yep, I have to say same thing too.
And there's a lot of pictures people are posting online of her looking hesitant or not happy.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just a bad picture because she wasn't expecting the love.
Yeah, and the thing is like there's a lot of backlash. It's like, why is she coming back now? Didn't she abandon MC? Didn't she badmouth MCU because it was Patty Jenkins that originally was supposed to direct Thor 2 or Thor whatever. But
Thor, the Dark Thor, the Bad Thor, as it's called.
Yeah,
it's not the greatest Thor.
No, but look.
But there's been only 3 Thors so far. So,
but look, I'm excited for this more because of 2 things. Taika Waititi
is back.
And I like Valkyrie too, so she's back. But also too, it's. I think it's gonna be. I hope it goes back to the style that Ragnarok was, which is like that 80s with a Flash Gordon type of feel.
Oh, if it's like a Flash Gordon 80s rock ballad love fest.
Yeah.
Give me more of that, please.
Yeah, but I look, I believe in Taika, and look, I love Natalie Portman too, so I'm happy she's back. Look, they paid her money to come back. I'm like, you go, girl. Look, I think it's going to be a good movie regardless. I think Natalie Portman will give it her all now. Yeah. Now that she has Mjolnir.
Yeah. So the problem was her character was one-sided. I can understand for the first Thor, this is an origin story. This is about Thor.
Mm-hmm.
So back the fuck up. This is about Thor, which is fine. I'm pretty sure she was okay with it because it's an origin story.
Mm-hmm.
The second Thor, she probably was sold that she would have a bigger role, and she only ended up being a damsel in distress, which, I'm sorry, Natalie Portman is far beyond that acting. Like, if she was just starting off, if they got a no-name to be Jane Foster, it's fine. I don't think she would be. There wouldn't be that big of a backlash. She probably wouldn't care that she's a fucking, what did I say? Damsel in distress. Yeah. But this is Natalie Portman, Oscar-winning Natalie Portman.
Yeah. She's a proven actress.
She's can draw box office. She's incredibly gifted in her acting, and she's not bad on the eyes.
You said it.
I was saving it from you. I was saving the world from hearing you say how beautiful she is again.
She is beautiful.
She is. And I think
she's smart too. God, she's smart.
Yeah, she's a genius.
Yeah.
And I think it's thanks to Taika Waititi. Him. That she's back, because he probably sold her on the idea, because they're like, oh, come back for another movie, and she's like, no, I'm not just playing Jane Foster love interest.
He wrote a script, but the thing is, there wasn't talks of him actually directing. Yeah. But I think because he was supposed to do a Flash Gordon movie or some other project, it didn't fall through, or it got extended or so. Oh no, it was the what's that Japanimation?
Cowboy Bebop?
No.
Gundam Wing.
No, he's supposed to do a pretty popular one. Oh, man. And the people in the comments are going to kill me for this. But
Hold on.
But anyways, find that out. But while I'm saying that...
We'll just put you on the screen right now.
While you're finding out the name, he was supposed to direct that particular movie, but it didn't fall through or got extended. So he ended up coming back to...
So wait.
Yeah.
Is it confirmed or is it still...
It's confirmed that the movie is a go, but the thing is we don't know. There's no date of when shooting would film.
So is he still directing it?
That's the thing. As of now, he is, but because it's going to probably take a little bit longer now that he's doing Thor Ragnarok. No, the Thor Ragnarok 2. Love and Thunder. I like how you sold that, huh? Good.
Mhm.
All right.
Let's
Anyways,
see here. Talk about like Akira.
Akira, fucking shit.
I can't believe we both fucking didn't know that Akira.
Fucking
Jesus.
But
Yeah.
but look, I'm happy he's coming back to do Thor. It'd be nice. It's cool that now, like Thor's like the only one that's gonna actually have 4 movies
Yep.
now, and 2 of them are gonna be the best, which is gonna be the last 2. I have faith in Love and Thunder and bring in more 80s glare,
Mhm.
like put in some heavy metal, more Zeppelin.
Yeah.
You know.
This is what here's my theory
Mhm.
for, well, one thing that I don't want to happen and one that I do want to happen.
Let's start with the one that you do want to happen.
Well, no, I'll start with the one that I don't.
Okay.
I don't want it to be an origin story of Jane Foster becoming female Thor.
I don't have a problem if just like a little tiny.
No,
Like-
I don't. I want it to be like Spider-Man. She's already involved in her power. She has it. Let's just keep going.
Well, look, there's got to be a story where Thor meets up with
Here.
Jane Foster.
Here's my theory.
Okay.
This is what that's why I started with that, because it leads into my what I want to happen.
Mm-hmm.
What I want to happen is we open on a battle. We see Thor from a distance. We know it's Thor because he has the cape. Or
You think they're gonna bring back Fat Thor?
no. Here's what I think. You see Thor in a battle. Boom, boom, boom. Fight, fight, fight.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, it turns out that it's not actually male Thor. It's female Thor. And she has the helmet on, so you don't know who it is.
Mhm.
And people are confused. And then you shoot to someone in the audience. Who is it? It's none other than Chris Hemsworth, male Thor. However, he's had his memory wiped. He doesn't know he's Thor anymore. He's his counter ego. What's his doctor? His human identity.
Well, he had a human David something.
Hold on.
Back into the archives. Oh, look,
Thor?
it's so bright. It's
Oh,
David something. That's all I know.
There we go. It is in Thor Secret. He is,
Yeah.
but first
David. Oh, Donald.
Donald Blake.
Donald Blake.
So
That was close.
you had none of the letters right.
Well, I had the D.
You just want the D. But anyways, that was horrible. I'm sorry, folks. So yeah, shoot to him. He's wearing a lab coat. It says Dr. Donald Blake on it, and they alluded to it in a previous movie that her ex was Donald Blake.
Mm-hmm.
So Natalie Portman.
But that was the first one.
It was in the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, so you bring that back. He's Donald Blake. He's acting as normal. Goes through his thing. Thor is now a female. Then it leads up to boom. He ends up getting Manjor, whatever it's called.
Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. Or the battle axe, and he becomes Thor.
Well,
Hold up. Let me finish. I'm on a roll. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm on a roll. Wah! He gets it, and then all of a sudden, Bill Ray.
Yeah, it's. Oh, God.
Back to the archive.
Yeah.
Thor's.
Bill. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is horrible. My first day back here, and I can't remember.
Is it Beetle?
No, it's
Billy.
It's Bill Ray. Billy Ray.
Bill Ray beat Beta. I think it's called. Is that it? Yeah.
Beta Ray Bill.
Bill. Jesus, we were off. Beta.
Because it said for some reason it said Billy Ray.
Yeah.
For some reason I'm thinking Billy Ray Cyrus, and I'm thinking Old Town Road.
Old Town Road. I didn't even know he was in that.
Where were you these past 2 months?
I don't listen to actual live music. I listen to.
Unfortunately, I have to.
Yeah, you have to, because as your job as DJ Overflow MTL, the greatest DJ in Montreal. Bing. Yeah. So I want them to what?
No comment.
Yeah, I want them to bring out Beta Ray Bill.
But the rumor is that he might even show up at the next Guardians movie.
Hold on. What about Thor?
The Frog?
Throg. I want them to bring in Throg. I want it to be like a multiverse situation.
And this what? Okay, go ahead.
Bring in a multiverse, so you have all the you have all the Thors. You have Jane Foster, who's been Thor pretty much the whole movie, and they have to beat a baddie, and it's all them combining their powers to beat this baddie, and then it flips to our universe, and Thor gets returned. That's what I want. Bam, mic drop.
I think there's going to be a little bit of an origin story. Hold on
You're
a
an
second.
asshole.
Excuse me.
You know what?
No, I just
Give me a
think
second.
I
Here,
like your
I'm giving you the screen. Boom.
I like your concept in the sense where all the Thors like
Show up.
show up like Beta Ray Bill, Throg, whoever else, and even with Natalie Portman, Jane Foster as female Thor, I think there's just going to be a little bit of dynamics because Thor and Jane are eventually going to meet up, maybe catch up on little things, maybe a little lovey-dovey, who never knows, and then bring in the Taika Waititi humor, and there you go, and then more Led Zeppelin.
You just want more Led Zeppelin.
I want just keep,
You just want a movie of Led Zeppelin?
Put immigrant song on repeat over and over, like just that part where it's like the yelling, just repeat that at every scene.
Yeah,
and the thing is
whenever he pulls out thunder.
Yeah.
Whenever he does that, that's when you need that music, that song.
Just that. I just the one question is like because spoiler again, end games.
I like this. This is our new spoiler thing.
End games
You
because
can't see us.
the last person to have Mjolnir, the hammer, was Cap, right?
Cap.
So now it'd be interesting.
R.I.P.
Well, yeah, he is. Well, he's older now.
He's fucking old. Originally they wanted Stanley. Apparently, the rumor was they wanted Stanley
to play older Steve.
Yeah,
No, it wouldn't work.
It would have been nice.
It would have been nice, but I think he would have been. I don't mind hippie Stanley in the cameo, but I think it would have been a better since that was his last.
Yeah.
But it's all good. No fuss, no foul. The thing is like I want to know in Love and Thunder where is Mjolnir coming from since Jane Foster's gonna have it, and I'm assuming that the Thor would still have the battle axe, right? So, so that's another question that I'm kind of curious to see.
Yeah, because now you have two weapons of Thor.
Another thing too is like who's gonna be the baddie there?
That I don't know. I'm
because I don't know who else. I don't know any other Thor villains associated with Thor. Don't know. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah. It could be.
But I'm happy that Cork's gonna be back too. So
yeah, what could happen is like because it takes place after Stephen Strange, Doctor Strange, and the Multiverse of Madness or Madness of the Multiverse, whichever one it is.
No, Multiverse of Madness.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like a horror movie too.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited for that. PG-13 horror movie, but still, it's supposed to be a little scary.
We'll see we'll see if MCU has the guts to let Scott Dickinson just do his thing because he's renowned for doing horror movies. So
he is, and I'm glad they've got him. But I think they're put a bit of constraints on him. It's not going to be your typical horror movie. I feel it's more going to be thrillerish than horror. Like it's going to build tension. Yeah, exactly.
I can't say the name because Can I?
Yeah,
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay.
He in the court.
Rest in peace, Michael.
He was an amazing artist.
We'll save that for another topic.
And that's it. I think that the Multiverse of Madness is going to open a lot of doors for what the MCU can do and bring in.
I just hope for more psychedelic.
I think that's why it's coming after Thor: Love and Thunder is coming after the multiverse because I think in Doctor Strange they're actually going to create the multiverse, and so that will give us the option for meeting the other Thors, the Spider-Man, anything else. That's the Galactus maybe because people are theorizing that he will be the big baddie of the next phase of the next 4 phases.
We'll see.
I don't think I want Galactus.
Who you want?
As the big baddie overall? I don't know, man.
I have one.
Who?
And I've heard rumors that there is, and I think it works too. I think, you know what? Give it to Doctor Doom.
You know what?
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If they use the Multiverse of Madness to bring in Doctor Doom from another universe.
The thing is, he's more in line with the Fantastic Four, but you know what? The Fantastic Four have enough library of villains that they can cover and just have... Because Doctor Doom has clashed with other villains, other heroes before. So,
But here's the thing: they've announced
Victor Von Doom.
we know that the Fantastic Four is coming before the mutants.
Yeah.
And he specifically said mutants for a reason, and it's not just the X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I think is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be introduced due to the multiverse. I think Doctor Strange is going to be caused, quote unquote, cause of the next villain, and bringing in mutants and the Fantastic Four. Because a lot of people were like, well, if you look at Spider-Man Far From Home, when he's swinging, you see coming soon, phase 1, 2, 3, 4, and like 4 is not there.
Okay.
So people are theorizing, oh, that's because it's for the Fantastic Four, or the Fantastic Four bought Stark Tower, or this or that. Now,
I heard theory that they might have Harry Osborn actually buy the building.
That's a possibility too, you know? Like no one knows for sure.
Yep, no, just again MCU, they're puppetry.
They're
playing with our emotions.
No one knows. So what I think,
except for Kevin Feige.
He probably he has everything locked in a safe in case he's dead. He has this is what he's done.
I hope not. I know the vault's cool. I just hope he doesn't die.
Like knock on wood, he doesn't pass away. He probably has the next 20 years of the MCU planned out.
Mm-hmm.
It's in a vault. Mm-hmm. Every single movie with every single actor that needs to be in the movie with a contingency of a contingency. So he has 3. He's like, you know what? For Wolverine, we want Tom Hardy. If we can't get Tom Hardy, we're going to get this person. If we can't get this person.
I think for Wolverine, they should just get a no-name.
I don't think they should have Wolverine, period.
I think later, but I don't think he should attach himself yet to that with the X-Men.
No, I think what they need to do with Wolverine, this is what I would like them to do. Because Hugh Jackman is such an iconic actor as Wolverine. His portrayal of Wolverine is so iconic. Everybody's going to compare it. They need to give us minimum 5 years without Wolverine before people will be like, okay, we accept that you need to recast Wolverine. That's what I think.
No, they're gonna recast.
They're gonna at
Wolverine.
least do. Yeah, no, it's coming.
Because the thing is, Hugh Jackman says he's done.
Oh yeah, he's done. We all know he's done, but it's right now. It's whether or not people are ready for that. I don't think people are ready for the recasting of Wolverine. Mm-hmm. Give us maybe 2 years at the minimum, 5 years. I think at 5 years people will be like, okay.
In this case, they're probably gonna cast The Rock. So
hold on,
Kevin Hart.
The Rock's coming to the MCU.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. These actors who are doing
actually. You know what?
Yeah.
I don't think he will. God, that is bright. Jesus.
The thing is The Rock is already Black Adam in the DC EU, whatever you want to call that universe. For him to come like any other actor, to do split with the DC EU and the MCU, you go for The Rock, but he doesn't need to be there.
No,
but I know he has had talks with Kevin Feige about a project.
If Kevin Feige called me on my Apple iPhone 7, I'd be like, oh, you want me to be in the MCU? Fine. Who am I? Oh, I'm a boulder? That's fine. I'll be in every movie as a boulder.
What if he casts you to play the Blob?
You think I'm going to be turning down the Blob? I don't care. Put on more. Do you need me to put actual weight on? Do you need me to eat more? Put my health at risk? Yes? Done. Give me that Marvel money. Give me that Disney.
You make sure you sign for insurance as well. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, no. There's gonna be lots of insurance beforehand. I'm insured up the wazoo. It's fine, from work and from life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, but I think
brain fart.
Yeah. Going back to what I was saying, I'm saying that Doctor Strange is going to open up the door to the new superheroes coming into the MCU and give us our new villain. I wouldn't be, you know what? Dr. Von Doom is a pretty good fucking villain to have. Because you can set it up with that Latvia. It's Latvia, right?
Yeah, Latvia.
Latvia is fed up of how it's been treated due to whatever, and he becomes powerful. You have the 10 rings showing up thanks to Shang Li.
It's Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi and the 10 rings.
Yeah, which I'm looking forward to. The actor playing it, great actor.
Well, he's a Canadian.
I know. He's Chinese.
He's
Canadian.
Chinese Canadian, but he's from Toronto.
He resides in Toronto. Ugh. My displeasure at Toronto is well known. Anyways,
I'm probably gonna go there at the end of the month. So hey, what's up, Toronto?
the 6.
What's up, Drake?
Drizzy Drake. Oh, if you go hit an LCBO and let me know if they have proper 12 there.
I'll let you know.
Thank you, brother. Because apparently it's coming to Canada. I'm looking. It's not in the SAQ. I looked on the LCBO website. It's not there. I don't know where it's coming from. And if anything, Drizzy Drake's the 6 is getting it before anybody else.
It's just, can you text me?
Yeah.
Just remind me. I'll go to, what is it called?
Proper 12.
Yeah, okay.
I had an argument with people. This guy at work in the elevator was like, "Oh, it's called Proper 12 because they aged it for 12 years." I'm like, "No, that's not the reason why."
Not that I know, no.
He's like, "Yeah, what do you know?" I'm like, first of all, it's only been in existence for a fucking year, so there's no way it could be aged for 12 years. And second, he hasn't been in the UFC 12 fucking years, so he doesn't have the money to backdate it. He's like, "What do you know?" I'm like, "Well, it's named after the division of Dublin that he lives in, the 12th division." Motherfucker. I was so pissed, and he's looking at it, "Honey, that's not true." I'm like, "Google it," and they Google it, and I'm like, "Bitch, I'm right." Yeah, it was a rant.
I was wondering when you're gonna rant. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was that. So when you go to the 6, I have a bottle here. But I would like to. It's I brought it back from Ireland.
Okay.
I'll show you the bottle later.
Okay. They're gonna show me, not you, bitches.
Hey, look, McGregor, you want to sponsor a podcast? I'm your boy.
Is he? Well, now let's jump to the UFC. Is he retired?
No one knows. So Dana White says I think he's going to fight by the end of the year.
Yeah, that's what I heard, right?
But
He wants to fight, but he has to go up weight. He was somebody. I forgot who.
No, there's a guy from in another weight class that wants to fight him.
Yeah.
Obviously, McGregor's not going to say no because it's fucking McGregor. He'll take on all challengers.
Yeah.
However, Dana White doesn't want him fighting at 170 anymore
because he'll be good. Yeah, he'll probably get his ass whooped.
Yeah, and like he's already lost twice.
Yeah, to one to Nick Diaz.
Yeah, which is it's a contested. The second one was a contested win.
I think they should go for a third one.
Well, at what weight class? Because Diaz is 170.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Diaz needs a cut, but Diaz refuses the cut.
Because he doesn't need to.
No, and also given that Diaz fights regularly at 170, him dropping down weight classes, he's still throwing like he's 170 pounds. So his hits are going to hurt as if they're 177 or 170. But he's also being hit by someone who isn't regularly at 170. Let's say it's 140. McGregor fights at 140. McGregor, so I'm hitting you like if I'm a 140. Diaz is like, I get hit by guys who is at 170. Like this is shit. What are you hitting me with, a feather? So I don't think it's a wise fight. I would love to see it, but looking at it logistically, it's not in McGregor's best interest. It's not the money fight.
Yeah.
And McGregor wants to fight for the belt again. However, because he's lost to the champ, there's other guys who are more. It's more
Is
more
he?
deserving.
Is it what? What's his name? Khabib. Is he suspended?
He got suspended.
He got suspended, right?
He's currently the.
Well, he's the.
UFC
He's the
middleweight.
Yeah, I think he's the middleweight
champion.
I feel that's gonna be wrong.
No, Cormier is the. Let's see here. UFC champions. UFC champions. The belts. I don't care. I'm gonna have to bring this up a bit.
You think Cormier should fight John Jones again?
So lightweight, it's Khabib.
Okay, it's lightweight. Okay, Khabib.
I thought this was contested, because he was suspended
because of the incident, right?
Because of the incident, yeah. Give me a second here. UFC lightweight champions. I think there's 2 right now.
Well, as of now, it looks
like it's him. What's this? Jesus. Is this the first championship?
Oh, you're just in the history.
Yeah. Control F. Light. Known as lightweight. All right. So a Canadian held it in 2001. George St. Pierre. Hendricks.
I would have loved to see Khabib fight George St. Pierre, but that's never gonna happen.
So right now, so
Dustin Poirier.
Dustin Poirier and Khabib are the champions. They're the next fight.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, they're the next fight.
Look at that! It's America versus Russia.
Jesus,
it's Rocky IV all over again.
Right. So
I must break you.
Yeah. So Khabib is technically the champion, but because he hasn't fought, they needed an interim champion, and Poirier is the interim champion. So it's going to be Khabib versus Poirier.
You think they're going to fight in Russia?
I think Khabib wants it in Russia.
Well, again, Rocky IV in real life,
right? I don't know.
You know
if
what?
It's the money because of the time difference. That's the biggest issue.
Well, the time difference, and again, you're going into dangerous territory per se.
True.
I would try to put it somewhere where it's like neutral, like Britain or.
You can't go Britain because that's not neutral.
Oh, wow.
Because of what happened with the apparently double agent.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Okay.
So you have to go somewhere. You can go Canada, but is Canada really neutral?
Well, we're gonna go for. Well, there is some.
You could go in Ireland, but you can't.
Everybody's gonna cheer for Conor McGregor, even though he's not fighting.
You can't do it in theoretically. It's a neutral party technically. Russia versus U.S. That's what I'm looking at. People, not Khabib versus Poirier. Yeah. But because Khabib, what he did, he can't go to Ireland.
I would say, you know where?
If he goes to Ireland, he has to fight McGregor again. That's the only way.
You know where I would go? Brazil.
Yeah. I think Brazil would be safe.
Yeah, be safe, and they're neutral, and all they really want is a good fight. So,
yeah. So
Brazil, and all they really care is like their Brazilian fighters. So,
yeah. if the
Dana, do it.
Right. You have to have a co-main event.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to do it in Brazil, you need a Brazilian fighter.
Yeah, so
you need to see who's in the ranking that can for it has to be a championship.
Oh, match. You just get the Anderson Silva do a retirement fight for the third time.
50th fight. I
think he still can fight, but he's done.
Who's that other one? Who did McGregor beat in 13 seconds?
Oh, it's Andreas.
Andreas? Have him.
I forgot his first name.
Who cares? He's useless.
Well, he's been the longest lightweight champion for a while.
He got knocked out in 13 seconds.
Oh yeah, because I forgot you're
It's right there, baby. Ireland for life. Shout out to the Ink Factory. Give me a second. I'll get their address. Ink.
Shout out to Ireland, everybody.
Yeah.
Top of the morning.
Hey. They don't say that. No, damn it.
If I had an Ireland flag, or if I had I have a green Irish hat.
You should bring it.
I'll save that for St. Patrick's Day next year.
Yeah.
Or we're doing St. Patrick's Day podcast.
The Ink Factory on 15 Wellington Quay in Dublin.
Mm-hmm.
Or Quay. Sorry, Quay. Specific Quay, not Quay. I was told it's Quay. Don't ask me. I believe I said it right. I don't know. Anyways, I'll be corrected by the Irish. I'll get a message.
From the Irish Mafia.
Probably. Shout out to them. They're the ones who where I got my tattoo done. I unfortunately cannot pronounce my tattoo artist's name because it's... Hold on. Can I?
All right. Let's see this.
Hold on. Where is she?
It's her?
It's a her. Yeah, it's a her. Hold on. Hold on. I follow her.
Well, I want to see this. If you can somehow show it to me. Let's see if I can. Oh, right.
It's right there. It's Niamh. No, Niamh.
Niamh. Gannon? Gannon.
Niamh.
That's a G, right?
Let's see. Yeah, it's a G.
Okay.
Gannon, yeah. She's the one who did the tattoo. She's an amazing artist. I'll have her licked. Linked. Freudian slip. I'm going to edit that part out.
No, don't keep it. But apologies, of course.
Yes, no. I'll have her linked in the show notes. She does amazing. What would you call it? Like, it's not cartoony.
I know there's
like 50 styles. Like
I know there's a terminology like old school and new school.
Yeah, it's like an old school, new school style.
Is it? Okay,
I don't know. Just like it's amazing. I wish I would bring it up if I could on the computer, but I'm too lazy.
Whatever. Just put the link down.
Yeah, her links will be in the show notes. Trust me, you go there. They're very professional. They're a barbershop. They're piercing and they're tattooists, but it's all separate. They have a couple shops in Dublin. If you get a chance, go there. Fantastic people, super nice. Love chatting up. Obviously, they're Irish, but yeah, great art. I had so much fun, and yeah, can't wait. If I go back, I'll definitely be going to the ink factory.
All right,
to get another piece.
All right, take me with you.
Yeah. You coming? Don't worry.
Oh God, you're gonna have to drag me out of Ireland just because.
I thought I was gonna have to be dragged out of Ireland too, brother.
Oh,
but I was like, I need to come back. Unfortunately,
but the thing is, because just like long story short, I saw like some of your Instagrams and even the stuff you post on Facebook with the food.
Oh God!
Like I love me some Irish stew, and those that meat chunk there. I can swear
didn't finish it.
Really?
That first night.
Is it really like tender?
It melt in your mouth, brother.
Because I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I've had Irish stew and I like Irish stew, but I've never had a really really good punch.
The sauce was thick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The vegetables were everything was just like you didn't need to chew. And then right beside it was a Guinness Irish stew. Oh. Yeah, I had a Guinness Irish stew with a Guinness on the side. No, it wasn't a Guinness. It was a local brew that was like Guinness.
Okay.
I can't remember the name. But what's funny is that pub was I can't remember the name, but there was a hurling match going on. It was a championship hurling match.
Interesting.
Of Cork, because we were in Cork. Their team versus another team, and we were in the Cork bar. It's like McLean's is is the Habs home away from homes. Personally, I find it is. But it's like the home tavern of that team. Like all the supporters go there. It's always that is the known place to go, and it's decked out in red, and it was phenomenal. Watching the hurling match because it's a great sport. It's a crazy sport. It's field hockey mixed with rugby. That's how I describe it because the hits are just
I've seen a couple of hurling matches online. So
it's insane.
Yeah. And I think there's a hurling league in Montreal.
There is one
because of the Irish Society, right? Okay, Mafia. Anyways,
they're not the mob. There is no Irish mob.
Look, if there's a Chinese mafia, Italian mafia, and maybe even Russian mafia, for sure there's an Irish mafia here.
No.
Okay, I got you.
Okay,
I got you.
Is there a Filipino mob?
I can't disclose that.
Exactly.
Oh, and also too, shout out to McLean's too. You just mentioned.
Yeah, shout out to the McLean's, the real deal on Peel.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Coming up to about an hour. I don't even know if we talked about anything.
Well, we just talked about stuff, so it was supposed to be a rant.
It was, and it kind of was.
Yeah,
there was a bit of ranting.
But look,
there was not as much swearing as I thought there was going to be.
Fuck shit.
There we go. Thank you, Al.
Motherfucker. Damn's not a swear word, is it? Thank you.
Shit is a swear word, apparently.
Yeah, but the thing is, we could say... What is the thing? Like, we could say shit on TV, but we can't say fuck?
I think if it's a PG-13, you get one fuck.
Yeah, but... Still.
Not on TV, though. I don't think TV. I think only in the movies.
Okay. I gotta check it. I gotta look into the details.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
I know.
But again, it depends on the ratings, too.
Yeah.
Like, it's obviously, you're not gonna swear at a... But I've seen... Like, Marvel movies, they swear.
They say damn.
Well...
There's no hard... swearing, I would say.
Well, didn't Tony say shit a few times?
We're calling that a hard swear.
I don't know. I think shit is just hard. I'm sorry for passing the level of swearing.
Language. No, I like
America's ass.
best scene. Right.
It's
Yeah,
true
it is.
though.
It is. Just I'm looking now. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. But I think what it is, like hard for me, swear words is like fuck, motherfucker.
I like
see.
I like swearing, and I don't want to get too much into it, but like I like swearing in combinations.
Oh yeah, you have to
like
combo
you
this
horse
one.
shit motherfucker type of thing. Or
Like you can't just go like if you stub your toe, you're like fuck, but it does. It's like but it's
Yeah.
like you stub your toe, you're like you motherfucking son of a fuck.
That's
Like it just feels better.
yeah.
You know, when you combo the swears and it's like you can see the points in the back of your head go cling, 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 cling. It's like mega bonus.
Yeah.
And when you swear, you go from for us, it's French to English back to French. That's like mega points right there.
What is it like? Tabarnak de
Tabarnak, the
colis,
fuck you son of a essicolis. You know, like that's like mega points.
That's French, Franglish for all those who are not in the Montreal
Franglish.
region.
I just used
Franglish,
Franglish on my podcast that goes across the world.
sure.
Yeah, we're probably gonna. We mentioned Russia, so we're gonna get Russian things. You know that, and I know the CIA is monitoring us, so we're gonna get a bunch of downloads from the ABCs because we said Russia.
As long as they can give us some likes, that'd be great.
Yeah. Remember to like us on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah. So I don't know how we're gonna close this.
Like I think, look, at the end of the day, I'll just say this. Like,
Wait. Give me a second.
Oh, what are we doing?
Oh, we got time.
Okay.
We're not closing yet.
No, just like I think. Look, we're back. I'm
having a great time.
I think we're gonna. I think I should say this. Like I think we're gonna still talk about movies and
Yeah.
stuff because that's our love. But I think we're gonna progress about other things too, like music, life.
We
You know.
may start a second one. Who knows? Maybe
Probably.
we'll have the Film Better Show, which will deal strictly with movies, and then right after we'll do the Rant podcast or something. I don't know.
No, I think we can all do this all in one shot. This is-
Yeah.
I think
It's the Film
when
Better
there's-
Show. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Well, it's your show. I'm just following.
It's true. It's my show. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
That's it. And
I'm not replacing you though. You are contractually obligated to be part of the Feel Better Show.
and what's my salary? 0.
When we start making money,
$2.
you know what?
$2 a show.
Done.
Oh, well,
$12. You'll get $8 a month.
$8 a month. Hey,
Times
as long as it gets me 2 double cheeseburgers at McDonald's. Is that enough? Yeah, 2. Yeah, that's fine. $8.
Hold on. $2. It's gonna cost me $104 a year. That's your salary. If I do that, I have to start I have to get a income tax forms. Oh, Jesus, and you're gonna be taxed on that. I can't even pay you that. It's against the law. I can't even pay you that. I have to pay you minimum wage.
You can't go under the table.
No. Hold on. What's minimum wage now? $10.75?
Fuck, I don't know. It's been a while.
Let's say $10.75.
It's close to 11. I think it's close to 11.
Okay, I'm gonna say I'm gonna pay you $12. Oh God. Pay $12 an hour.
Okay.
Times 52 because you do only an hour a week. It cost me $624 to hire you a year to pay you. That's your salary. You get paid once a year.
I'll take it. Money's money.
Oh, that's not after taxes.
What, $100?
Hold on. Honestly, let's see here.
Oh my God! I don't want to see this. It's just gonna depress me even more. Fucking Jesus!
Fuck it, it's making more than my actual job. God damn it! Oh God. No, we're back. We're gonna have movies.
Later on, I'll probably can consider unionizing with myself. Jesus.
We want a bargaining agreement. You're fired. I'm closing down shop. It's a new show. It's the show of Phil now.
I don't need this.
Right? Strike Busters. I have to call in Strike Busters to break the strike. You're just outside my door going, "We demand equal pay for equal work."
Fuck! I'll just record it and just have it loop while I'm just standing out there with
You
with a lawn table, just
Yeah.
in a blistering hot summer. God.
Jesus. You're on my balcony. That's where you're protesting.
Yeah, just to stay somewhere in the shades.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh God, that was good. I needed that laugh. Thank you.
That's what I do.
You make me feel better. Oh, I'm sorry.
Zing.
Zing zing. No. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Probably gonna have some changes.
Yeah, look, it's a progression.
There's going to be changes on the YouTube channel. I'm planning on doing some other stuff that it's going to be YouTube exclusive. Mm-hmm. So make sure you go over to youtube.com/click a link in this show notes because I need 100 people before I can have a. Is it 100 or 1,000? I don't know. I need a lot of people to go to the YouTube page.
I think it's 1,000 just to be safe. Like you have more than 100 people.
No, I don't. Hold on. Hold on, I have to check this.
You know, you could have lied.
I don't like lying to my fans. If it's a really small number, I'm going to boost it by at least 20. I haven't been on this app in a while. That explains stuff.
Oh.
So we are...
Maybe you shouldn't disclose that too.
It's been 2 months. I haven't... So currently sitting at 25. So we're at a quarter. We're a quarter of the way there,
Oh my God.
ladies and gentlemen. And that's not boosting the numbers. I will show you on the app. It is literally 25 people.
Or just go on YouTube and you'll see it.
Yeah, you can see it there. Make sure to subscribe so I can at least get a dedicated URL and it's not hurting me. Jesus Christ. How do we find the Phil Better Show on YouTube? Search the Phil Better Show. That's your best way, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Or clicking the link in the show notes down below again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Make sure you check out Al on his Instagram page because he's always spinning the hottest beats there. It's at DJ Overflow _MTL. That's him on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah.
You can find him there. Of course, you can find the show, the best show on the internet, I would say.
It is.
It is. It's at Phil Better Show. That's on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Twitter.
The show notes will have a list of everybody we talked about. So if you want to check them out,
Interesting. Good luck on that one. That's a lot of typing. We covered a lot.
So I'm going to be. I know I have to talk about I have to tweet link the Ink Factory and the tattoo artist.
Mm-hmm.
I also have to link to Garrett,
Mm-hmm.
Scott,
Mm-hmm.
Derek,
Mm-hmm.
Joe.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. That's the only ones I really need to link to.
Try to get some sponsorships too with Apple and
Yes.
Eska.
I'm literally gonna. You know what I'm gonna do for the Instagram? I'm literally gonna cut that part of the podcast. I'm gonna make it a clip and put it on Instagram, put it on Twitter, and that. Eska, it's refreshing for the podcaster.
It is. I
Yeah.
like it.
I'm gonna edit that and clip that. We're gonna put it on Instagram, tag them in it, just for sponsorship. See if it works. I'm gonna put in first. This is not a sponsored post. Click.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Add that all up on things because Gary V. I'm gonna link. I just mentioned Gary V. Gotta link to Gary V. If you're not following him, he's a great.
He's an in-your-face motivational speaker.
Yeah, he's really good. And if you want to take your Instagram game, your Twitter game, or anything like that, he has a lot of great stuff on social media, and he's been doing it for like 10 years. I think he's been talking about this stuff.
Who's the famous besides Gary Vee? Who's the other famous motivational speaker there?
Tony Robbins.
Yeah, Gary Vee is he's
look.
raw. He's better. He's like in your face.
This
move out of the way, Tony
generation.
Robbins.
Yeah, so Tony Robbins was our parents' generation, I would say.
Yeah, I've seen those infomercials back in the day.
Yeah, I remember those. But I think Gary Vee is this generation's Tony Robbins.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to link to Tony Robbins as well because, hey, why not? Tony Robbins, if you're listening to this, please, we'd love to have you sponsor us and awaken the giant inside.
I kind of dissed him.
No, you didn't.
No, okay, no.
You said it was
Tony Robbins.
What are you talking? How did you diss
Because
him?
I just said Gary Vee is 10 times better than Tony Robbins.
That's your opinion because it's your generation. Tony Robbins. See, that's what it is.
But I'm older than you.
No, you're not. We're the same age.
Well, yeah, but I'm only older than you by a couple months.
Dude,
Is it true? Yeah.
you're 85?
Yeah, I'm 85. I don't want to disclose when.
We'll talk off the air about when, but now everybody knows. They're like, oh, we know his age. Yes, we're 33 years old or 34, depending on.
No, we're 34. Well,
Okay.
I'm 34. I don't know how you are.
I'm going to be 34.
Oh, okay. So then
My show, I rule. Bastard. Yeah.
Old man talking.
Yeah, grumpy. I have a shirt for you.
Yeah, if it's I need new T-shirts.
I bought a whole bunch of new shorts. I need to show you. They're hilarious.
Sweet.
Yeah, off air. But yeah,
Screw you guys.
ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the podcast. We're going on for randomly things, and I like it. But yeah, make sure you subscribe, share it with your friends, tell a friend. This is what I'm asking. I'm calling you out. I'm asking you to tell a friend about the show. Tell them how much you enjoy it, and get them to listen to one episode, preferably maybe this one.
Yeah, I think this one because we're pretty much showing who we are.
Yeah, we are. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Plus, my new haircut.
yeah, fresh.
Yeah, you look good, man.
Thank you. I miss my long beard though. I miss it. Dude, it was massive.
I swear. Okay, the long story. I want to see all that off. Like, just
No. I'll show you a picture of it all off.
No. It's gonna happen. It's gonna grow back fast, anyways.
This?
Yeah?
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyways,
I trimmed it like 3 days ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I worked the night shift. I'm totally fucked. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Phil Better, asking you to tell a friend about the show, to have them listen to one episode. He
is Al.
Oh, I got it right. Nice. He is Al, DJ Overflow _MTL. We love your faces. Go see a movie. What's your closing line, Al?
Go see Endgames.
Go see Endgame. Yeah, it's probably. I think it's still in theaters.
No, it's not. It's but
not?
you it's in. Buy a copy on digital.
There we go.
Like I did, but I also bought the Blu-ray too.
But you're a diehard fan.
Of the movie, but we'll see.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, peace out. ATL.
You're listening to a PAVE Media show.
Visit pavemedia.net for more podcasts and video entertainment.